Welcome all sports fans, YouTubers, Facebookers, all social media across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. Also, check us out on Uneducated Network, both channels on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Guys, I have been wrong a lot in my life. I have been right a lot in my life. I'm just your average right and wrong kind of guy. But in this very particular subject, I was dead wrong, and I can admit that. Kawhi Leonard has been traded, to Toronto Raptors. That is mind blowing to me. But then again, I thought about it. Kawhi Leonard isn't your average character, isn't your average guy. Kawhi Leonard gets traded to the Toronto Raptors for Demar Derozan and some other guy and a first round pick 2019 for the San Antonio Spurs. They gave it Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. So, look, the better player is obviously going to Toronto, but at the end of the day, who got the better deal? We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's focus on Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi met with Greg Popovich in, I guess, Los Angeles somewhere in the area, and they try to smooth things out. Now, I always said, first of all, why leave San Antonio? You are the guy. You're the man in San Antonio. You're in a great organization. Whether you think so or not, it is one of the top-notch organizations in all of sports, all of major pro sports. Let's be real. We've had 20 plus years of them doing their thing in San Antonio. Now, here's where things get a little bit, weird. For Kawhi to leave San Antonio just because of a disgruntled teammate, because you thought the organization would have your back, when the whole entire time they've done nothing but have your back. Things seemed kind of fishy when his uncle came in and played a major role into how to build Kawhi's character. We all heard that he wants to go to LA, but not be a Laker. He wants to be a Clipper. San Antonio, we should have known that they would have played that card of not bringing him to the Lakers, not bringing him to the West. Why would you bring him to a team that he's just probably going anyway? So why bring him there? And that's your nemesis. So that was smart in their move. Oh, by the way, not a DeMar DeRozan guy at all. Not. But if you put any good to great player in the San Antonio Spurs system, he could flourish into something more. More. I'm telling you, they basically created Kawhi Leonard from just a defensive guy who doesn't shoot as much to and could be the third best player in the game, second best player in the game if he puts his mind to it. Kawhi Leonard goes to Toronto, where we already heard sources he does not want to be at. He is very unsatisfied. DeMar DeRozan is unsatisfied with the trade. Now, I'm pretty sure he is very satisfied where he landed. You can't get to a better organization than the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, by the way, still has 3 years, $83 million left on his contract. So, I mean, hey, you got money and you're in a great organization now, and you can finally lead Toronto, who has basically, gone somewhere else almost every year you've been around, but hasn't done anything. Now you get out of that shadow, you go to the Spurs organization to where it's more team first than more player friendly. So I understand what's going on, why they had to get rid of Kawhi. I just don't know why Kawhi chose this route. It came out of nowhere, to be exactly. So I'm very, very, very upset at Kawhi's decision to be unwilling to work things out with the San Antonio Spurs. We're talking about a great organization to where he can run things and still win. Who doesn't want to be the top or the face of the organization and still win? And I guarantee you, if he went to San Antonio, they would have hashed things out in a heartbeat. Everyone thought it was the end of San Antonio when Tony Parker left, and then now Kawhi Leonard's gone. But you got to understand, you get DeMar DeRozan back, you get Marco Bellinelli who's back in that team as well. You lose a Kyle Anderson, but I mean, you get a 2019 first-round pick, and you don't know where Toronto's going to go. Everyone, if Kawhi is there and he is top-notch form, Toronto is going to either the Eastern Conference Finals or they'll get beat in the Eastern Conference semifinal. It's that simple. Kawhi is just that good. But if Kawhi does not give maximum effort, which the Toronto Raptors are saying, you know what, we're going to woo him. We're going to Paul George him. Come to OK City. We'll wine and dine you. We'll show you what a great town, what a great city this is, and then we'll see what's going on. Same thing with Toronto and Kawhi. They're going to say, you know what, come to Toronto. It's a little cold, but the fan base is going to love you. If you give your all, we're going to take care of you. Check us out. You want to go to LA so bad? Well, we'll show you why Toronto is just that good. So that's their role. Now, everyone's saying that the GM of the Raptors, don't want to butcher his name, Everyone's saying that what a horrible trade it is. What a horrible trade. He is a freaking genius. If things don't work out, I like GMs like that who go for the home run. You know what? If you're a GM, most of the time you're there to get fired anyways, right? Why not go for the home run? If this doesn't work out, okay, you're most likely gone. But if this works out, you are a freaking genius, and Toronto will love you for the rest of their lives. Take those chances. You're already rich, right? Take those chances, man. The guy's a smooth talking brother. I've seen him with Barack Obama. So if you're in the Barack Obama clan and you the clique with Barack Obama, you're cool with me. I'm just saying that right now. So Toronto and San Antonio, who wins the ultimate race? Who won it? Who won the trade? I'm going with San Antonio. You had a disgruntled superstar for no reason, in my opinion, who wanted to leave. He is disgruntled and he wanted to leave. So, what do you do? You go ahead and get a guy that's under his caliber, but Demar Derozan can still play. Demar Derozan is still a star. May not be a superstar, but he is a star. You get that and you bring him to a team that Kawhi, as of right now, doesn't want to play for. I really think that you won that trade. Oh, and you get a 2019 first round pick. You don't know what Toronto's going to do. If Toronto say they do fall from grace and you get a lottery pick, that's a top 14 pick right there from the San Antonio Spurs. They're in it. You get DeMar DeRozan and a top 14 pick for next year. You just never know. Sky's the limit for the Spurs and that organization. But ultimately, right now they won the Spurs. But if Kawhi wants to play and he wants to show off, which he should show off this year. If not, shame on him. But if Kawhi wants to play this year and play his butt off, Toronto is going to ultimately win that because they can probably woo him. And think about it. With that squad, they can probably go to the Eastern Conference Finals or let alone the NBA Finals because there is no LeBron James in the East no more to rule it. So it's all fair game for the East. I'm loving what's going on. I'm going to say it again. I am going to watch heavily on the East. I could care less about the West this year. It's all about the East. Who's going to take over that number one spot and be that dominant team? You got good teams out there in the Celtics, 76ers, and now the Raptors. So I'm very interested in going on right now. But the San Antonio Spurs do win this trade, in my opinion. Tell me down in the comments, who do you think won this trade? The San Antonio Spurs getting DeMar DeRozan or the Toronto Raptors getting Kawhi Leonard? Let me know down in the comments. So if you want to hear more, please check me out on Uneducated Sports Talk and on Uneducated Network, both on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. All sports fans, this is Clayton signing out. You guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace.